From the Opupco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Jason Kersey. I'm Jenny Carlson. Jason, signing day, obviously, we're nearly there, Wednesday being that day. And the Sooners, as you look at their class, it's not exactly like other classes in that there's not quite as many Texas guys as there usually are. Is this a sign of the Sooners going less heavy with reliance on Texas?
Well, it's sort of been a trend the last few years, really starting with about 2009, 2010 area. I think they saw that they weren't getting the big guys from Texas that they wanted. They were going to Texas. And so they sort of made the decision to look elsewhere, and that's really what they've done. They're still getting players from Texas. I think they have 7 of their 22 commitments right now from Texas, but the 3 that they're really after moving forward for this class are not from Texas. One's from Utah. They have almost as many commitments from California in this class as they have from Texas. And really California has become a sort of a pipeline state for them, which has been pretty interesting to watch.
Obviously, as the Texas numbers have gone down, these other areas have gone up. Is that, do they have assistance with connections there? Have they just built those connections? How have they managed to maybe overcome those lower numbers coming out of Texas?
Well, I think a lot of it started in around 2010 when Brendan Clay decided he liked OU. He brought Tony Jefferson and Kenny Stills with him. And really from there, since then, they've been able to get more California kids in. And I think a lot of that has to do with kids coming from California feel comfortable because they know that there are other people from their state there. But then they've also hired Tim Kish as linebackers coach. He's got a lot of West Coast connections. So there have been a lot of things that have happened that have sort of created that. And now you look at Bill Bedenbaugh and Jerry Montgomery. They have connections in Big Ten country over on the East Coast. So they're bringing guys in from other places. So they're just not nearly as dependent on Texas as they once were.
So Sooners get Joe Mixon and they can partially thank Brendan Clay, it sounds like.
I think you maybe can a little bit.
All right, thanks, Jason. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.